Good morning, good afternoon. It is Tuesday, November 4th, and yesterday USCIS published a proposed rule majorly expanding biometrics requirements. DHS proposes to require submission of biometrics by any individual at all, regardless of age, filing or associated with an immigration petition. This means petitioners also could be subject to biometrics, dependents, and even joint sponsors. So there are a lot of concerns. This rule would shift from a more limited biometric collection regime to a universal one, right? So any applicant, petitioner, sponsor, beneficiary, or individual filing or associated with a certain benefit or request means children, even infants, toddlers, elderly, modest mean applicants may now have to appear for biometric services and possibly pay biometric service fees. Reduces flexibility, right? Where previously available, sometimes biometrics were not needed, and they were discretionary and people were exempted from biometrics requirements. It contemplates collecting DNA as a biometrics modality distinct. That's literally what it says, including the use also of voice prints, right? Your voice, palm prints, facial recognition. Imagine clients with trauma, VAWA, domestic violence, individuals now requiring DNA or intrusive biometrics. This is going to raise a lot of privacy and fear issues. It's just going to compound distrust in the system. There's a continuous monitoring or an enhanced and continuous vetting portion of this. It would revise how good moral character is adjudicated for VAWA self-petitioners, requiring arrest reports for the prior 3 years. And it means, when filing a VAWA self-petition, you'll need to anticipate more than just rigorous biometrics or records review, possible additional documentation, more scrutiny. There's a cost, access, and fairness concern as well. Biometrics collection is costly. It includes not only the fees, but time, travel. For low-income clients, this is definitely going to be a burden. With expanded biometric submissions, it's also going to cause delays, right, and backlogs. So, a lot going on, collection of a lot of data on a lot of people proposed by USCIS. We will see if there is litigation that is going to be filed. I imagine there are grounds for challenges here. If these biometric requirements, impose undue burdens, due process concerns, APA violations. So again, this is a proposed rule. Nothing has been formally implemented yet, but something to be aware of. I imagine petitioners and joint sponsors alike are now going to, question whether or not they want to sponsor people, whether or not they want to be petitioners, if they know that they have to now submit their biometrics. So we'll see how this plays out. As always, I will keep you updated if there is an update.